The flashing blue light on your EETV box is one of the most common technical issues reported by customers. Understanding what this light means and why it occurs is the first step toward resolving the problem. Here we see the EETV box with its characteristic blue light indicator. This light serves as a communication tool, telling you exactly what state your device is in. The EETV box uses 4 different light states to communicate its status. A solid blue light indicates normal operation and everything is working correctly. A flashing blue light means the box is having trouble connecting to the service or is still initializing. This is the problem we're focusing on today. A red light indicates a critical system error requiring immediate attention, while no light at all suggests a power supply problem. Now, let's examine the primary causes of the flashing blue light issue. Understanding these causes helps determine the most effective troubleshooting approach. Network connectivity issues account for 60% of all flashing blue light problems. These are the most common cause and often the easiest to resolve. Software and firmware problems represent 25% of cases. These can include corrupted files, failed updates, or system glitches. Hardware malfunctions account for 10% of issues and typically require professional repair or replacement. Service provider issues make up the remaining 5% and are usually temporary problems on EE's end. Let's examine each category in detail to understand the specific problems that can cause your EETV box to display a flashing blue light. Network connectivity issues are the leading cause of flashing blue lights. These can stem from broadband connection problems, incorrect router configurations, DNS resolution failures, or firewalls blocking EE services. Software and firmware problems represent the second most common cause. These include corrupted system files, failed software updates, cache memory issues, and operating system glitches that prevent proper initialization. Hardware malfunctions, while less common, can cause persistent flashing blue light issues. These include internal component failures, overheating problems, power supply irregularities, and hard drive corruption. Service provider issues are the least common cause, but can affect multiple customers simultaneously. These include EE server outages, scheduled maintenance periods, account authentication problems, and regional service disruptions. Understanding these 4 categories of problems helps you identify the most likely cause of your flashing blue light issue and choose the appropriate troubleshooting approach. When your EETV box shows a flashing blue light, follow these systematic troubleshooting steps to resolve the issue. We'll start with basic diagnostics that solve most problems. Step 1. Power cycle your EETV box. Unplug the power cable for 30 seconds, then disconnect your Ethernet or Wi-Fi connection. Wait 2 minutes before restoring the network connection. Step 2. Verify your network connection. Test your internet speed. You need at least 10 megabits per second for HD content. Check that other devices on your network are connecting properly. Step 3. Inspect all cables for damage. Check Ethernet cables, HDMI connections, and power cables. Look for frayed wires, loose connections, or physical damage that could disrupt the signal. If basic steps don't resolve the issue, move to advanced network troubleshooting. Access your router's admin panel to configure specific settings for your EETV box. Configure port forwarding for EE services. Forward TCP ports 80, 443, and 8080. Also forward UDP ports 53, 67, and 68. Set your DNS servers to Google's public DNS for better connectivity. Use 8.8.8.8 as primary and 8.8.4.4 as secondary. Configure quality of service settings to prioritize your EETV box. Allocate at least 15 megabits per second bandwidth and disable throttling for streaming services. As a last resort, perform a factory reset. Locate the reset button on your EETV box, hold it for 10 seconds while the device is powered on, then reconfigure your network settings. Following these troubleshooting steps systematically will resolve most flashing blue light issues. Start with basic diagnostics and progress to advanced settings only if needed.